Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. We're playing Xenonauts2. Milestone 2 has just been dropped in the last week, as of November 27th. So as of filming, it's only a few days old. I'm sure other people are putting out videos on this as well. I am doing this from sort of a first month playthrough point of view, trying to show you the new missions. This is another one of the new missions. We just got done with a rescue mission. We had the standard abduction mission. The very first mission you get is assaulting your old base to get back information that you can then allows you to do more research and things like that. This is called an ambush mission. There are several trucks worth 100,000 piece, so I don't want to blow up trucks. And on my first turn here, they're going to have 50% of their time units during my first turn, which means I'd be able to advance fairly quickly without worrying about a lot of overwatch. It does look like we do get dropped down in our dropship here, and then they're here. You see, there's one of the trucks. There's another truck over here, so there's like 2 trucks, 3 trucks. So there's 3 trucks. This guy looks like he's got an armored vest on. This guy's here, and I don't see anybody else, so there's going to be some other people out there. Ranger Sawyer's in the deployment area. So we get to deploy first before we actually have to do any moves, okay? Where can I put my guys? Freely arrange your soldiers anywhere in the deployment. Well, I want to take these guys out right away. Right? I guess I don't get to see how many guys I have sitting there in front of me. So if I was going to put somebody right on top, probably want to put my shotgun people like right here. Face him off that way. I'm sure there's going to be, yeah, there's another guy here. Where's my sniper? Sniper dude. I'm going to put you here. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these guys. Maybe I want the sniper. There. Can I have him kneeling? Yes. Alright, so these guys can start off kneeling. So I'm going to have him be here and kneel. I'm going to put the shield guy. Shield gal, where are you going to be? Actually, I probably should have the sniper up there, shouldn't I? Where's my sniper? I really do want the sniper up here, I think. And we'll put the shield. You gotta be careful, because if you hit that commence, then they're just gonna start right off with the there. There's a guy that's away out there that I'm not gonna be able to get to. I always do this wrong, so don't be surprised if I get a bunch of people killed here. Oh no, that's my grenadier. I don't want him there. I want him. So I can't just put him anywhere. Okay, so deployment zone is like over here on this side someplace. Don't want him there. I'm not sure where I want them, but I'm going to put him back there for now. Where's the machine gunner? Machine gunner. I have the machine gunner here. Kneeling down there. I take this guy, put him here. Kneeling facing that way. That way. Put you there, and have you face this way. Who else do I have still in here? I still have Shield Girl. Shield Girl. We'll put you right here. And then the Grenadier. Have anybody else in it? No, Grenadier is the last one to deploy. And I want him probably maybe right here. Alright. Probably not the best way to do it, but we'll try it. Let's see what happens. So we commence mission. We have people everywhere. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have the machine gunner open up on this guy. Okay. We're going to have shotgun take him out. Oh, did I blow up that truck? Alright, we're gonna have you pistol him. Gotta be careful with the shotguns. Okay, and then sniper. So we took down most everybody on the first round. There's gonna be more showing up, I'm sure. I'll have her take a pot shot with her pistol. Okay, so where's the grenadier? He's a grenadier. He wasn't supposed to do that. I thought he was a shotgun. Where's my other shotgun? Am I missing somebody? Oh, I never moved him out of the truck. Alright, we're gonna have him run up to here. I'm dumb. I thought I was putting a shotgun there. I put a grenadier there. Just kneel and face off that way. Okay. And then they get to go. There's another guy shows up. Yeah. So you have a bleeding wound, so you got to get rid of that. You are Grenadier. You're going to run over to here. Okay. And down there. And mission's complete. So I took a couple wounds, but it's because I wasn't paying attention. And that was that. So that was very quick. But it's kind of neat. If I'd had that shotgun guy out there, I would have been fine. I think I may have blown up one of those trucks when I shot the grenade. I thought that was a shotgun guy that would take him out, and then the Grenadier could have launched to the long-range guy. I had him in the wrong places. So that's why it's important to pay attention. Injured 5 days. What is this? Golden Star, eliminating total 5 hostile units. So I have my sniper and Sergeant Sandra Jackson. Didn't get any promotions here for any of these, and I've got a couple people wounded for 5 days. Okay. We got 6 cleaner supplies, 8 courses, and 8 of their submachine guns. So we picked up some more equipment. Most important part of that is the 6 cleaner supplies. So if we get ourselves back to base, okay, maybe it's in here. Yeah, I think it's just showing me the... I'm not showing that I got the money. I thought I was supposed to get money there. Oh, I was under the impression I was going to make some money there, but I guess not. Let me go look in my stores. Corpse, cleaner submachine guns. Cleaner supplies. So you get 50,000 for each one. Okay, so... I get 300,000 out of that. It's 50,000, not 100,000. So their text is off. I think that got tweaked somewhere along the line. Yes, because now I've got 318,000. Which lets me, with my engineers, build another Sidewinder. And I can actually go recruit some more engineers or hire scientists. I could... and hire 2 more scientists and 2 more engineers. And that should speed us up when we're trying to build things in the next month. And we'll just leave some money in the bank for other things that I might need to buy. I can also sell some money off to build a Mars. And then we just accelerate along until we get to the next breakpoint. And that's pretty much it. There is a VIP rescue mission coming up, I think it is. I'm not sure if it happens in the first month. I can't remember if it happens in the first month or if it's the beginning of the second month. Let's see if we can get to that point. If we do, then we'll cut there and we'll pick that up as the next mission. I should get some things done here. Okay. And so my engineers have, you can see I'm accelerating how fast this is getting done now. I'm at 150%. And then, oh, is it on the base? It shows you. So I've got 10 of my 12s. Pretty soon I'll have 10 engineers. So I'm at 150% of speed. And I'll probably pick up a couple more engineers in the next month. And 2 more engineers and 2 more research, which means I'm going to have to get rid of one of my soldiers because I'm short on soldiers there. Just hoping I can get to the... I'm hoping I was going to get to the end of the month so I can show you how that goes. Xenobiology. The universe appears to contain an unimaginable number of different environments in which life might evolve, permitting any potential exploration of a dizzying array of weird and wonderful forms. Some of these could be so profoundly strange that scientists may struggle to recognize them as living creatures at all, thus making uncanny resemblance between humanity and our alien adversaries deeply suspicious. Similarities are obvious even at the most basic level. Common foes such as sectons and humanoid bipeds with familiar musculoskeletal organ systems breathing our atmosphere, at least for a time. One possible explanation is that life may actually only emerge in a very narrow set of circumstances. If so, the creature or humans would have arisen on a planet closely resembling our own, thus making them unlikely to evolve into somewhat similar forms. Yet this seems scientifically improbable, and I have come to suspect something more sinister is at play. Exactly what this might be remains unclear, as I simply lack sufficient data to make meaningful speculate about the topic. Detailed autopsies are recovered and may help reveal the truth. However, as riddling enemies with bullets rather limits their value as research specimens, capturing extraterrestrials alive would likely also benefit my work. I have created the stun gun to assist this process. Although less powerful than the stun baton, it does permit your soldiers to incapacit enemies from beyond melee range. Please consider it a subtle hint as to where your priorities should lie. A subtle hint on where you're in it. Now I can build stun guns. Okay, let's assign the research projects. I've got basically 4 days for the end. So I'm not going to get either one of these. Well, we do have some autopsies, so why don't we do an autopsy? I think I can get 2 autopsies in and then an interrogation. Right? And my engineers are still working on a couple of sidewinders. I don't know if I want to build a stun gun right away. Doesn't cost that much. Could sell some things to build a Mars. This is another thing they changed. If you don't have the money, or like if you needed elements to build something, if you don't have it, it's going to turn red over here so that you can see that, oh, I can't build that. Okay. And like if you go here, you also see it's grayed out. Used to be just grayed out over here, but now they also red highlight the money. So that if, say, you had the money, but you needed the alenium or alloys to build something, it would show up, that would be red over here. So it tells you when you can't build something because you ain't got the money. Suppose I could do a couple Skylance torpedoes. I don't need those yet. I can do those next month. This is saying that I don't have this, and I also don't have a hangar to put it in. So I suppose I could do that. Okay, I have my stores here. My energy thing is there. So what I want to do is I want to take this out. I get 100,000 back for it. And then what I can do is I can build another hangar up here. So that in the next month I'll be able to build a 3rd aircraft. Then I'll build another hangar to here on this side, and I'll put another radar station in here. Or I might build the hangar here and put the radar station in the corner. That might be a better thing to do. And I will get a second generator here. That should be all the generator power I need for a long time. This is going to give me all the storage I should need for a long time. I will build another living quarters here. I have this storage in here, so I can get rid of this one. Storage right now is 250. I want to get rid of that. So I now have a defensible base. They have to come through here. They have to come through this bottleneck. Except for the few that can teleport anywhere into your base, and then those you just gotta deal with wherever they show up. But for the most part, you can do that. Survival chance for people who actually get KIA'd is now up to 40%, and I'm healing at 2.5% per day, 2.5 points a day. So if you look on my soldiers, these guys are going to be healing up really much quicker. So I'm going to have a good choice of people to put in my things. I do need to get rid of one. I was going to get rid of Soma Aladar. Low accuracy, low hit points, low strength. And strength's not going to get up very high. And this one's the same way. Although they have really great reflexes, so I might put them in a submachine gun or something for base defense because they have really good reflexes. They just can't carry a lot. So maybe giving them a submachine gun might be the way to go. But that low strength is really going to hurt a lot. I only have 4 spaces left, so I do have to get rid of a soldier somewhere. And the other ones to possibly think about getting rid of are the ones with the low braveries. But right now I'm thinking this is the one that I'm going to ask to leave. I'm going to dismiss that soldier. Yes. I'm going to fire that soldier because he's a problem. Training capacity says I'm 15. But now I should have yeah, I'll have enough to be able to buy 5 more guys. I only need to buy 4? I think I only need to buy 4. Oh, I guess I didn't need to get rid of them. Alright, well, I'll have a new class to recruit from next time. In the next month. Alright, let's see if we get to another mission before I end this here. I can't remember if the other mission still comes in this month. I think I might have that. There's the autopsy. Body size small, 45, it gives you the stats. That's what I do like about the autopsy section. They give you game data rather than just kind of nebulously saying, hey, they're fast, hey, they're this. You get to see the numbers. They have really great reflexes, so they're really good at shooting you when you're running around in front of them. And 50% accuracy, that's a lie. Just based on that abduction mission, that's a lie. They shot me 3 times and didn't miss. So, it's not 50-50, that's a lie. Stands less than 5 feet, possesses standing muscle mass, head contains most significant evidence, frames are large, it has a distinctly unfamiliar structure. 3 times the size of the human equivalent, despite grants excellent vision, mount is present. Can cover ground quickly, but are generally weak bandits with average accuracy and reflexes, but otherwise poor physical attributes. While we should not underestimate them, one suspects more deadly as will be encountered in due course. Reflex of 75 is not low by any sense of the thing. And they have way more time units than we do, so they can do a lot in a turn. They do have low health. Their strength is only, about what I consider to be the average of what you need, but their accuracy at 50 is not bad. 50-50 shots, and then based on range, they can get up higher. Their reflexes are definitely much better than what this report says in their text. And now I can assign another one. I've got 3 days, maybe? No. 15 plus 8 is 23, so I don't have 15 days. Well, let's go for the interrogation. I don't think I'll get it done in time. Definitely won't get the power up by then. Okay. He's going to get this done in 12 hours. What do I want to build? Can't quite build the Mars yet. Build another Sidewinder. corpses. What's this? Corpses? Oh yeah, this is a new feature. Corpses. You need 8 secton corpses. I have 3. So you need to collect these up. And when you do the analysis, it will give you better chances of either hitting them or doing more damage or something like that. It gives you a bonus. So this is a new thing they added into the research. So now you don't just automatically say, "Up, just sell off the corpses." Now you got to save them early on in order to get you this bonus. So I have to get 5 more secton corpses. Okay, so that's a new feature. That's something to, and like I said, you see what you're missing. You're missing the corpse count. You only have 3. You need 8. So I have to find and kill more sectons, which is kind of hard to do, especially when they in the missions early on here. You only ever see like 5 or 6. So it's just something to keep in mind that you have to take care of. Now you have to pay attention to your stores. That's why it's like really important to make sure you know what you're doing here. I've got 17 cleaners machine guns. I don't think I'm going to need that many. I'm going to go ahead and sell off 7 of them. Yeah, that'll be fine. We have lots of cleaner corpses. They don't seem to be used for anything. Let's sell them off. Well, let's keep 8 for now. I'll sell them later. There's 73,000 more. So we're at 375,000. I think I'll have my engineers maybe just... I don't know, I could build a stun gun for 20,000. Should I probably build one? We're going to start a stun gun as well. So we'll be at 355,000 going into the month end here. Let's see if we can get to month end and then we'll... Yeah, that's fine. There's a thing there. And we're just going to let them... what else should they build? I could have them get started on the Mars. It's going to take them 3 days, so I might as well go ahead and get started. So we're at 105,000. I think we're going to make it to month end before we get another mission, if I remember right. This is supposedly a somewhat randomized... Yeah, see, there's another thing. We can launch the interceptors. And I'll launch them both, and we'll do a little air combat, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to attack it, actually. So now, see it. Now I think I can move my aircraft coming out here. This aircraft's going to come from here. Okay. Started. Which way is he going to turn? Oh, I fired my... That was dumb. I meant to turn off my sidewinders to save them. Alright, Angel 2, you're going to turn away. Oh. And then he's going to afterburner out of here. He's going to afterburner in. Why am I not afterburning? Oh, that's retreat. I don't want to retreat. I want to afterburner. Oh, I retreated. Am I going to lose my aircraft? Signal lost. I lost my aircraft. So that's not how to do it, guys. That's not how to fight that battle. So now you know how not to do it. Told you I'm bad at this. So I can send out Angel 1. I'm just going to accept that. And fly back to base. And now if you go into my base, that other aircraft, Angel 2 here, it's going to take 9 days, 17 hours. I can rush replace it for 100,000. Used to be 250,000. So I could just rush replace it, and it would be like a couple of days. But I think I'll just let it work for now. Equipment-wise, I guess one Sidewinder has 2 shots. That's what this is. So that's something to keep in mind. That maybe I should pay closer attention to that. Alright, we're getting really close to the end of the month. Can't remember if it's on the beginning of the 30th day or near the end of it. Yeah, it's at the end of 30 days. So we got the interrogation in. Quickly solving complex assembly puzzles, even when presented with presumably unfamiliar tools and mechanical components. I suspect it enjoys this. On occasion, we observe the secton dismantle a complete puzzle and immediately solve it again using a more efficient method. These creatures evolved as pack hunters, but have since found a role in extra society performing complex manual work. I certainly consider them superior to our own engineers, given the speed and precision with which they seem to work, and the blissful silence in which they do it. Science, something that may arise from the capability of television exchange between visual data. I may be surprised to see their accuracy increase when around such creatures. I don't know what a scion is. We've never seen a scion. Okay, we've never seen a scion. We shouldn't know that. Folks, we shouldn't know that. Alright, we're going to get started on the Warden armor. Going to get Warden armor and alien magnetic weapons, because there's lots of research that branches out of these things. And we picked up more alien alloys, trying to get to the end of the month. Do the base, what's left? Alright, so the second storeroom will be done later. I have 230 power, which should be more than enough to do everything. These each generate, what is it, a generator generates 50 plus 30 if it's adjacent. So this is 130, and then this thing generates 100 power all by itself. So I'm thinking 230 is more than enough to do what I need to do. Okay, and here we are at month end. So you can see everybody gave us 40,000. Okay. So we ended up, total income was 1.585. So, show the expenses. This is all the money we're paying out. There's a lot of salary. 600,000 in salary, 455,000 in building upkeep. Aircraft's 300,000. They're much more expensive to maintain, so you can't just like build a fleet of Angels. It doesn't work like that. You've got to be very careful because they've doubled the upkeep on all the aircraft. We don't have a vehicle yet, but they're gonna. That's all sort of doubled, and I think the buildings have gone up a bit too. So it's a little more expensive to maintain a base, but it's easier to get it started. So, and we'll return to funding report. So, everybody went up by 40,000. So that's something. We didn't lose any money. I think they've taken the panic levels out of the money. Endgame progress, 5%, cleaner network, 19%. And there we are. Oh, I should not do that. Okay. So we got through the first month. You've seen all but there's only one new mission that we haven't done yet, which I'll probably just play along until I get to that point, until I get to something new that you guys haven't seen. You don't need to see me just kind of scrolling the clock during your time. There's one more mission. It's a VIP rescue or extraction. I don't know what they call it. And then you've got your standard, VIP assassination type things where you'll go after the alien VIP with cleaners defending them and stuff like that. So I will advance the game some till I get to one of those missions, and then we'll come back and do a video on that. And as soon as I get to the last video there like that, the only other thing we have to kind of remind you of is all the things that have changed as far as air combat. You have to buy your weapons. There's nothing sitting in the stockpiles. I think of it, a lot of people balk at the whole idea of Sidewinders having to be bought for the price, 25,000, and there's some zeros behind these numbers, I'm sure. It's supposed to more like 25 million. But I look at it as, well, they get the standard Sidewinder, but they have to change the guidance package to be able to hit the UFOs. Same thing with the torpedo. And the autocannons, I'm not sure why you have to buy the autocannons, because those things are pretty standard. It shouldn't be so expensive to build, but I think it's just to make the model work. Think of it as they're modifying it to connect to targeting things that can actually target and lock on to alien aircraft and things of that nature. So that's what that cost is in my brain. That's the way I justify what they're doing. Yeah, it's getting better. We have much more. In that first month, we had a base assault that we had to win. We had an abduction mission, which we basically had to get 5 people or more out. I ended up losing a couple guys in that one. We had the extraction mission where we rescued 3 of our own guys. They're not the greatest guys, but they did give you some more people. Hopefully they'll get a little better stats in the future. I would say that as a minimum for them to survive what they did, that they should have nothing less than a 40. Maybe not anything really high up in the 60s, but it should all be in the 40s and 50s. They shouldn't have any red numbers because they survived for 2 weeks while being hunted. But then we did that, and then just now we did the ambush mission, right? And then there's a few little air combats to get you, how does airplanes work? With the probes, you get to see how to move things. And of course, I hit the wrong buttons because I'm terrible at air combat. I can't remember what buttons mean what. I thought I was doing a kick, what do you call it? Afterburner. Thought I was doing afterburner and I was hitting retreat buttons. So it's like dumb. So did manage to shoot it down in the end, but ended up getting a plane damage that's going to take like 9 more days to get fixed. So that's going to be a problem going forward. And I think it's somewhere near the end of month 2 is when you see your first scout, if I remember right. And those are the ones that you need to have, like 2 Sidewinders and a autocannon on each, plane and kind of thing. And we will do the accelerated weapons. They've changed the research tree a little bit so that things are a little bit more spaced out. So there's a reason to go ahead and research like autocannon for the planes and some of the accelerated weapon research, and maybe even build like an accelerated sniper rifle and either shotgun or a rifle, just to have a few of those. They are heavier. That's their drawback, is that they are heavier. But if you only have 1 or 2 in the squad, it's not that bad. So anyway, like I said, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see, go and subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified to upload videos and our scheduled streams. We'll continue down this playthrough till I get to those other missions. And then we'll probably not do a playthrough where I'm trying to highlight the differences between Milestone 1 and Milestone 2, the things that they've added. Because I think that's pretty much it. I mean, they've twisted the gameplay some so that you have to deal with cleaners more, and they've twisted the gameplay into more strategic decisions because you have to like buy not only your air weapons but your ground weapons. You want to have a weapons platform like a Mars. In my case, I redesigned the base layout because I don't like the way they lay it out. It's not defensible. Building up your aircraft is going to drain you on on your finances are going to be drained very badly by having too many aircraft. So now you got to kind of play a much more balancing type game where you have to kind of hold off on just overproducing anything. There's no real set way of getting through it all, which is good. It means we can all find different ways to win. All right, and I'm at 40-some minutes, 41 minutes, going on 42, so I'm going to shush up and leave you with this. I'm Gen608. Until we meet again, stay safe. Bye-bye.